who are in the line, please let me know that you can hear my sound, because I have a actually external mic here. So let's see if it works. Hopefully it works. So give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me, yeah? So, first live ever in YouTube. I'm excited, and hopefully you guys are also excited. Today we're going to talk about a little bit of my weekly routines, and then we're going to also talk about importance of rest days. Okay, and if you have some questions, you can throw them here, and I probably maybe even have time for answer them. And my idea is I'm going to start to do these live videos maybe twice a week. I'm going to do off-mat videos, so where I'm not going to be on the mat. And then also I'm going to do videos where I'm going to be on the mats, and I have, for example, some guests, some interesting people who I want to talk with, or something like that. This is also new stuff for me, so I will learn on the way. So give me some slack, okay? But anyway, send me a messages, send me a questions if you have some questions, and I'm going to start. First of all, today is my day off, and actually, did you see the thumbnail where I was sexy? I was laying on the pool, so that's the corner of the pool. But because today was raining here in Spain, so no swimming for me today. But I'm here. I'm still here on the same place, and actually, there you can see the fence. That was the thumbnail picture where I was laying there and sexy. But hey, even sometimes in Spain it's raining, so all good. But yeah, so let's dive in. So weekly routines. My weekly routines normally, of course, a lot of jiu-jitsu, but let me like walk you through, let's say, for example, my normal days. So normally my own training starts usually at 10 in the morning. So usually I wake up like 7:30 or something like that. And my goal is always that I try to eat my breakfast at least 2 hours before my training. So that means like I'm usually eating the breakfast at 8 if I'm training at 10. And that's usually my number one thing first, the breakfast, and then I'm going to go to training 10. And that's my training for myself. So I'm training at 10 to, let's say, 11:30 usually. And that's for myself. That's usually like my own training. And usually after that, I do privates. I teach privates. I teach 1 or 2 privates a day. I don't want to make my days so full, because I feel that I need to have a good energy with everybody. If I do 6 privates a day, my energy is not good for the last people. So that's why I only limited 1 or 2 a day, so I can give my best for every people. Sometimes I do also privates before the class. Actually, last week I did before the class. So I did like from 9 to 10, and then I was doing my own training on top of that, which is also great. Hola. Yeah, there was the guys who control the swimming pool, and there's nobody here, so no worries at all. But yeah, so my day, yeah, I lost my thought. Yeah, so usually I train by myself at 10 to 11:30, and then I do the privates either before that or after. And usually I try to rhythm my day, like on the way that when I'm on the gym, I don't need to go back there if I don't want to, and if I don't need to later. Usually I want to stay there immediately at the time when I need to stay there. So I do like maybe 4 or 5 hours usually on the gym per day, maybe 4 hours, and that's it. And then the rest days. What do you think, guys? Is the rest days important? I think they are extremely important, because, for example, today is my rest day, and actually yesterday after the training I was still thinking about, like, I'm not gonna do any rest days. I'm gonna just train normally. But I felt my lower back, because last 8 weeks I have been training like a lot. I've been training a lot last eight weeks, and my lower back, even though I stretch all the time and I do the proper stuff, but it's still demanding. I'm 44 years old, and I train with these beasts every day, and my body takes a beating. So I decided that today is going to be my day off, and I was so excited, because when I was thinking about yesterday, like, okay, maybe and today is actually competition training, so we have like a lot of rounds, a lot of rolling, specific rolling, which is, I love the training on Wednesdays, but I needed this rest day. So I was so excited, because when I decided I'm going to keep the rest day, I was like excited. Yes, tomorrow I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the pool. I'm going to be super excited. Raining, but it's still a rest day, and I love it. And especially when you feel like you earned the rest day, yeah. Because if I take a rest day, because I'm my own boss, so basically I can take a rest day whenever I want. Of course, I have my clients, but I can say, for example, next Tuesday I will not take any clients, and not take any clients. So then I can do my rest day whenever I need to keep the rest day. But guys, stay with me because I think the pool is going to be closed, but I'm going to go outside and we're going to continue this video because I'm not going to make it, I'm not going to cut it. So we're going to leave it on. No stress. Hang on. Gracias. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao. Yeah. But anyway, training and rest days, they are really important, both. And I think the idea that when you feel like you have earned your rest day, I think that's the most important thing, because I have also taken rest days like because I was just lazy or something, like not often, but sometimes, and then it doesn't feel so good because this rest day was well deserved. You know, I have been training a lot and I felt like I should be maybe taking this rest day already before, but I didn't. So, but now I'm here. Let's see, I'm gonna find a new place where we can chatty more because they closed the pool. Because normally, well, this is also closed. Well, we can sit anyway here. So, yeah, because normally the pool is open until 6, but I think because nobody's there, they close it 15 minutes before. And because I'm from Finland, I was expecting if I go there 5:30, I will be able to do my live video until 6. So. Okay, I have a question. Do you take ice baths after a long training days? Absolutely, I do. And actually, even in a perfect world, actually, I do ice baths in the mornings also. So that's really good for your recovery. Ice baths, I love cold water. And actually, when I was in England, I used to do like a morning ice bath or ice cold shower, and then I did the second one after the training, actually just before I went to sleep. But really good, I think, for your recovery, ice baths and cold water overall. So I'm a huge fan of cold water. And actually now this place where I live at the moment, when I came here, I was so disappointed because when I went to the shower, I don't know why, but the water was not so cold. And I was like, what is this? The water is not cold at all. And I even tried to complain, like, can we make this water any colder? No, we cannot. All right, let's be turn like this. All right, question number 2, aka 2. Tony M, what's up, man? Who did you start with train? And then I lost it. And when did you start to train? Probably like that. So I started, my first coaches were Jasse Junkari and Mark Kostechko. They are Demi and Maya's black belts at the moment. And I started in Fuengirola, Spain, 2012. 2012, I started training Jiu-jitsu and still going strong. Yeah. And here is a continuation for the ice bath question. Yeah, because I see a lot of professional athletes after games take the ice bath. And I understand why, because it's really good for your body. And also for the mental side. For me, the ice baths and the cold showers, especially let's say in the mornings, those are my way, kind of a climb over the mountain before I step out of the door. So for me, it's more of a mental, because I really don't want to do it in the morning because I'm, cozy, it's warm and everything. But when you decide to do it, you feel really good because you overcome yourself before you step out of the door. So I think that's really good. Let me see. What is this question? Who did you start training and when? No, it's not. And for me, and there was even, is that too personal a question? For me, there is not such thing as a too personal question, because I'm really open about who I am and what I have done and everything. So basically, you can ask me anything because I'm just being me, and I can answer basically everything. I don't have anything to hide, so all good. Maybe next time I can even stay in the pool. That would be pretty cool. Because my idea was that I'm gonna walk in the pool, be there, palm trees, birds, and I'm gonna talk with you. And these guys came to disrupt my peace because, of course, here in Spain, because nobody's here, they go home a little bit early. Of course. Yeah, but my day off today, I think I'm gonna watch a little bit of movies and maybe some jiu-jitsu instructional. Because sometimes I decide, like, on my day off, I don't even watch like instructionals, but I have been now starting to watch again old instructionals. So old Marcelo Garcia stuff and all the instructionals, I love that stuff, old judo stuff. So that gets me hooked. Right on, I have a question. Let's see. I have never trained traditional gi jiu-jitsu. You only train no gi jiu-jitsu. I just wanted to ask, I can call myself jiu-jitsu practitioner or not because I don't train gi jiu-jitsu. Of course you can call yourself whatever you want, and if you train only no gi, good for you, but I'm still happy that you train. Of course, in my mind, I love to do both, and I think to be complete martial artist, I think you should be training both. But if you do even no gi only, happy days, good for you. And of course, you can call yourself a jiu-jitera. But I recommend you to try training with kimono also. I think you're gonna be surprised. It's of course challenging, but pretty nice. I love the variation of gi and no gi. There is grips, and then there is not grips. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna start to do now before the live videos. I'm gonna think about theme, and if I have some guests coming or something like that, I'm gonna let you know the guest name before, and then you can think about, for example, questions what I'm gonna ask from my guest. It's not a podcast, it's just the live videos, and I'm thinking about this format because the live videos, I think it's an interesting format because I love the rawness, I love the honesty, because if I say something stupid, it's live, so there's nothing that I can do. And I think this is the purest form of content that I can give you. I just put live video on and show the whole world what I'm up to. So yeah, here we are. All right, then more questions. What's the actual difference between crazy jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and Japanese jiu-jitsu? All right. So of course, Japanese jiu-jitsu is the traditional. It all started from traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu and Japanese judo, and then Gracie's adapted their version in Brazil, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu is basically the same than Gracie jiu-jitsu, but Gracie jiu-jitsu is just for Gracie family's jiu-jitsu, but basically they are all same except the Japanese jiu-jitsu. And Gracie is also still, I don't train at the Gracie gym, so I'm not sure, but I think most of the Gracie gyms still follow strict curriculum. And for example, I was just talking with one guy who was training in Gracie Baja, and I think he thought that they have a lot of self-defense classes and a lot of this kind of a curriculum what Henner and these guys are built. But I think it's also what Gracie, because there's Gracie Baja and then there is different Gracies. So, but Japanese Jiu-Jitsu is definitely different, and that's not the Brazilian variation what we do. All right, what else I can do? Yeah, tomorrow. Let's say what day? Today is Wednesday, so tomorrow. It's going to be a Thursday, so tomorrow I'm going to do gi class in the morning, and then some filming, I think some nice technique videos for you guys, because I'm thinking that I'm going to start to share maybe three technique videos, long technique videos per week for YouTube, and then I do these live videos and short technique videos also, and then PJJ topics and lifestyle stuff. So my goal is that I'm going to post something every single day and just having fun, because I love also creating content and I love to engage with you guys. So why not to do something that you like? So, but yeah, tomorrow gi training, and tomorrow I have a private also with a brown belt, four stripe brown belt. Amazing guy, really nice guy. And Thursdays are also one of my favorite days to train, because we're usually great people on the Thursday morning. We have every morning, but Thursday morning we have people who have been trained quite a long time together, so it's always good to see your friends. And it's like jiu-jitsu many times, of course the training is great, but when you do this long enough, it's also a big part that you go see people who you like, because on the training you see your training partners, everything, so that also makes you kind of in a good mood, because you know that you're going to see those people that you like and you have been training long time together. So it's also gathering the group back together, so I love it. And Friday, of course, Friday is also great training. It's going to be with Santeri, so it's going to be tough. He's an amazing fighter. I'm proud that I can learn from him almost every day. So Friday is going to be no-gi with him, and Saturday we're going to have a graduation day. That's going to be a big one. Actually, of course, I know already who are going to get the belts, but it's still it's really exciting to be there. And this is going to be my first graduation Yeah, first graduation as a black, no. Yeah, I think so. I've been black belt a little more than a year, but I have been traveling so much, so I didn't have time to be previous graduations in my home gym. So tomorrow is I think it's my first graduation as a black belt. So it's going to be interesting, and it's so nice always when people get new belts. And and again, we don't do this for a belt, so of course not. But belts will follow your skill set. So when you become good enough, you're going to get a new belt, and which is always exciting because you have worked really hard to get that belt. So don't kind of underestimate like, oh, it doesn't matter. Of course, it doesn't matter. But when you get a new belt, enjoy it, embrace the moment, and think about what you needed to do so I was able to go into the next level. So, but it's going to be a great day tomorrow. So we usually have like a graduation, and then we're going to do a little bit of open mat action on top of that, so people can roll with their new belts, and it's going to be pretty cool day Saturday. I'm excited about it. So a lot of new belts and a lot of smiley faces. And I always remember, if you go graduation, because most of the graduations there is not going to be a belt for you, but also remember, in a graduation you are there for your teammates. So even though if you know that, okay, last graduation I got my purple belt, I don't need to go there because I'm not going to get my brown belt now. Don't think about it like that. It's always we are there together. We are celebrating also and respecting if our teammates are getting new belts, and that's also really important that we are still there, even though if we know that we are not going to get belts, we are there to support each other. Everybody is on the same team. So still go into graduation, even though if you know that you are not going to get belts. So. But yeah, that's going to be my week. And Sunday, I'm going to have also rest day. Sunday is going to be, hopefully, I can go to the pool and maybe relax a little bit. And I have always, when I go to the pool, I have always like magazines with me. I have usually these science magazines or something like that. And I always decide like, okay, now I'm definitely gonna read some magazines and just, I still have the same magazines what I had 4 months ago on the beach. I have not read anything because I'm always on my phone and doing something. So, but they are still with me. And now probably on Sunday I'll decide like I'm not gonna take the magazines with me, and then I'm going to the pool, and then I'm like, okay, now I would be reading it because I don't have them today. So it is what it is. But yeah, it has been a great week, and overall the last week has been really nice. I've been training a lot, and I have been focusing a lot. I have diet is on point, and I do my stretching every single day, and I have been doing my training every single day, private seminars, everything. So I'm truly living a dream, and I'm really happy to be here. And also I understand that kind of the more bigger I become, and the more people I teach, and the more I travel and everything, I need to be a better version of myself. I cannot just think about like, okay, now I made it, now I'm here, and now I'm going to hang out here. No. I really need to push myself in every aspect. I need to, my physicality, my mental state, my jiu-jitsu, of course, and everything what I do around jiu-jitsu, all of the merchandise and everything what relates to this, what I do, I need to do it better. I cannot just like feel that I'm already there. I'm far away from there. And for example, this is a good example. First live video, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but I just decided I'm going to do it today, and let's see how it goes. And this was the same like when I started to do videos to Instagram. I was doing a little bit of research before I started to post, but then I decided like the best advice what I saw from the internet was like, just start to do it and you will learn on the way. And happened pretty well. So I learned, but I didn't know anything when I started it. So this is a little bit the same like in the live videos now. So this is the first one I will learn on my way. So at least I have the microphone, and hopefully the audio quality is good. And next time I try to be somewhere place where it's a little bit more quieter. But yeah, but that's the point of live videos. You never know what's going to happen. And I don't want to cut the video if something unexpected happens, because that kind of the whole idea of live video is that you never know what's going to happen. So the rawness of the material is, I think that's the key point of the live video. And send me some more questions if you like, but I think okay, I have been talking already 20 minutes. Easy for me, no worries. And sorry about if you hear the background noise. There is a lot of people. There's a lot of big complex. There is a lot of apartments, so there is also a lot of people, but all good. All right, guys. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start to end my first live video, and I'm going to be doing this at least, let's say, twice a week. now, and I'm gonna also do from the tatamis and off tatamis also. But today, because the topic was the rest days and my weekly routine, so because today is my rest day, that's why I'm not on the mats, and that's why the video is coming from here. So all good. Like I say, I don't know. Hopefully I have some ice cream, because also when it's a rest day, I would like to have some ice cream maybe, and I don't know, some white chocolate stuff. Ooh, they sell really nice ice cream here in this local shop called Mercadona. They have this, I think it's a mango white chocolate coconut ice creams, kind of individuals. Oof, they are really, really, really nice. But the problem is, if I buy the package, I probably will be eating it all. And because if I'm gonna eat it only one, with me not gonna happen. I'm gonna definitely eat them all, and then I'm gonna regret it afterwards. But it's also like, if you have a rest day, if you have a kind of cheat day, you shouldn't be feeling bad if I, for example, eat all 3 ice creams or whatever it is. If I decide, okay, today I can eat ice creams, I shouldn't be feeling bad. So it's okay, but all good. So tomorrow back to routine. So teaching and training. First I'm gonna train, and then I'm gonna teach on top of that. But happy days, guys. No worries. I'm thinking about maybe next live I'm gonna do maybe on Tuesday, or I don't know. I don't plan them so much. So let's see how things are going, and I try to inform a little bit before always when I start the live, so you guys can get ready and get on the tunes. And I think, of course, you can also watch it live afterwards. You don't need to be live, which is cool. But yeah, anyway, guys, here it is. First live is done, and hope you guys had fun. And like in everything, I'm gonna learn on my way. So I think these lives are only gonna get better on the way, because I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna try to become also a better version and better man how we can do these lives, and hopefully audios, picture, everything is nice. But yeah, all good. Go train, keep smiling, and remember, Jiu-jitsu never dies, baby. Boom. Oh, now I need to learn how to end this. So let's see. All right. Again, ciao ciao.